put bro on his back. Hell, he ain't finna make it out this motherfucker alive. Got me fucked up. I'm in this bitch. So come here. Yeah. Oh, okay, chill. Listen. Hey. Okay, I was joking, bro. My fault. My bad. I was just playing. Bro, chill. Here, alright, I get it, bro. You the one. Really not. For real, I'm finna show you. Come here. Bro, I blocked. Yo! I'm blocking. Stop! Yo! Bro, he not that hard. Am I that bad? Alright, you know, so last time I tried this nigga, bro. He's steady, perfect parry. I am blocking. He's steady. What? I'm still niggas still standing there fighting. Talking about some game over. Yeah, my mama ain't raised my boat. I ain't gonna cap you down. He had to eat something. Oh, okay. This nigga is spamming. Chosen one. Get the fuck on. Leave the nigga alone, man. Come on. Bro, it gotta be some sort of achievement for beating this nigga, bro. I want it. I need it. You can't keep getting away with this. Oh, shit. Hey, hold on. the beginning wrong as fuck too. Glasses did not make me smarter. Fuck 'em, man. Let's just run. I'm pussy. Okay, alright, I'm a bitch. I gotta run. Oh, nigga, man. Yeah, he know better. Look at down there like they don't know what the fuck going on here. All these people scream. Hey, ooh, yeah. Alright.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
Oh, hey, chill. Hey, bruh, bitch.
Go to hell, you tatar beast!
They be running me the fuck down on this game, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you put the sword up? Bitch, I need help.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I can't help you, bitch. I need somebody to help me. I'm thinking they friends. Dude stopped and said I got me one. The horses, that's what I was supposed to run to, I guess. I just said that, bro. Y'all got the damn waypoint right there. Well, I was supposed to just stop and like wait. Who the fuck? They got a sneak. They got me. This motherfucker look like a straight hoe. Ooh, who that? Hey, not the game. Not the game. Hey, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cuz. Is this shit on normal or not? This shit seems like it's on impossible. Y'all not giving me no fucking chance. I don't even know where to go. It's like y'all want me to get down to there. I can't, cause I got people fucking sitting here. Got the crumb ass nigga behind me, Usain Bolt, apparently. I can't do shit.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
I guess I was taking too long. And
Go
if
to
you,
hell, you
I guess you
chattered
take too
beast!
long, they get to get on that
Märkyt
with.
sana rossables, veribond.
Ah!
Elintiitykestä feelesyy.
Oh my god! This nigga do not give a fuck. And they get on the fucking horse. Walk gives your horse a chance to recover. Get off that. Let's get me on this motherfucker. Get on. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Fuck me, huh?
Yeah.
Right, nigga. Am I getting hit? Bruh, you're still on my dick.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Oh, it's three, yeah.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
The fuck you just called me?
Go! They'll kill you all!
Yeah, go. Sacrifice. No, didn't give a fuck about nothing. No. Cause I'm already bleeding out, man. You can leave me alone. Why your horse so fast?
Taposlak mindegy tetvet!
Cuz, get back. Bro, you got all. Bro, alright, bro. Slow that motherfucker down. That motherfucker got a Hellcat.
Flee!
I got this motherfucking Nissan Altima. He got a whole track hog behind. Man, you don't want to die. You want to run.
Run for it!
Bro, you worried about the wrong people.
Gyere, te Gani!
Yeah!
Watch, he finna slap me. Oh, my God. Alright.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Hát ez rövid lesz!
Tekerem a nyakat, te nyomorom!
Oh, my God. They're really gonna chase me the whole way. Oh, you gonna have to die.
Yeah!
Most véget!
This shit don't make no fucking sense. Bro,
Megöllek!
y'all want me to get past this or not?
Egyet!
God damn.
Nyitd ki! A francba!
They like the battle.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Fuck you! Y'all done chased me told me over the town.
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey!
Loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
Bro, hit some! Then y'all laughing. Y'all ain't put in no type of pain.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
You said something about a message? What was it about?
Nothing terribly emergency. Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come in a month.
Ah, I see. Well, remind me the week before he arrives, so I'll have time to prepare properly for his visit.
Of course.
You thought this shit cooked?
Something
Alright, I'm back.
to eat.
Don't tell me I'm hungry. Where that food at? God, you look for somewhere to rest. I don't need to see what I'm finna
Hey,
attempt.
who's there?
I'm closing doors. What you finna do? Alright, get the
God
fuck.
knows what it was.
I'm out this bitch. This nigga going blurry eyed. Private area. Ah. Ah. Alright, what I'm doing, man? Oh, what is that a pretzel? The fuck is that? Basically just said I'm a hoe. Everything too difficult for me. I'm a hoe.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
There you go. That was
I heard about your father.
Don't you start.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to
Oh
the
well,
countryside.
I
to
wouldn't
make
mind a bite
horseshoes.
to eat, actually.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Hey, I'm talking about my dad, bro. If I put pause on you, I'll tell you again. Surrender. There's a surrender button. No, we don't do that. We don't go out. We go out on our shield. Why is there no toggle gun? I mean, but
Sir Divish has suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until everything blows over. You risked your life to warn us, and we won't forget it.
How did you manage that?
where that nail at?
Ah, milady.
Damn, they killed my bitch.
You're
back there,
fortunate
too.
our good
I
lady
had some
Stephanie of
before and
Talmberg
after when
has
I
graced us with her
forgot.
presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave
Nailed
young
her to
man.
the cross.
Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you? young master.
See the blood on me. I was fighting for my life.
Here you
out
are
there.
then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Alright, bro. Quit breathing so hard. Alright, nigga. Damn, I get it. You hungry, nigga. Rocking back and forth and shit. Finna fall out. Cheeky back from the dead. Damn. And take me about 2 of your apples off of you. Alright, bro, I get it. You tired. You couldn't piss me off. Give me bonuses on speech, vitality, and strength, although if you overindulge, after effects can be less than less. And I say you getting a little too fat. You getting too full. But like, what the fuck? Who you? Standing right there. Hey, what you trying? Yeah. I'll move out my way.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Hold on, cuz. Who told you to follow me here?
I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some
That's what I'm
rest?
trying to do. You done walked in it. Hey, get out, bro, if I get mad. Can I lock the door? Let me lock the door. Fuck it, it won't let me lock it. Oh, yeah. I can't level a damn thing up. I don't know what's this. You've been through a lot. Fuck what I'm talking about. Get your ass up.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Damn, I ain't
Yes?
even wash up either. I'm tweaked.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady.
Friendly, ain't she?
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
You gotta close that window. You're trying to do something.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
You're real for that.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you,
Some fake ass therapy.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world,
Mom and dad just get
although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Let's see where you go.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father and sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I ran as if my life depended on it,
Man.
which it did. But my guardian
Yeah,
angel
right
watched
now,
over me, and I
six
made it to the
times.
mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your
Look at her,
grief, but
where's
God
her
is not to blame
arm?
for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Yeah, we get like that, man.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Damn.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Hey, the air is so dirty.
Help us soon. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is that? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. Where am I supposed to go?
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command. All will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
More talking.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request, but yes, sir.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Me, oh, let's see.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
God be with you.
I need to go get my peoples.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Turn up on them.
My parents died there. I'm a free man, and I don't need to ask anyone's leave for doing what's right. Tell your people to let me out, or I won't be responsible for the consequences.
Be glad I'm in a good mood, and won't have it spoiled by some greenhorn. Next time you take that tone with me, it'll be straight in a jail cell with you.
The fuck is that? Alright, come on, man.
Ugh.
From top to bottom with one chop of a sword.
That's impossible.
That's not all. They can take a man down with an arrow 10 fields away. And a dozen men is no match for one of them. One of the
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So then what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
From top to bottom with one chop of a sword.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got good luck to you. Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
I ain't got no money.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't...
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.